Margaret Mitchell, in full Margaret Munnerlyn Mitchell Marsh, born November 8, 1900, Atlanta, Georgia, U.S. died August 16, 1949, Atlanta, American author of the enormously popular novel Gone with the Wind, 1936. The novel earned Mitchell a National Book Award and a Pulitzer Prize, and it was the source of the classic film of the same name released in 1939. I wish I could care what you do or where you go, but I can't, my dear, I don't give a damn. Longing hearts could only stand so much longing. She hasn't your strength. She's never had any strength. She's never had anything but heart. What is there to see in Europe? I'll bet those foreigners can't show us a thing we haven't got right here in Georgia. As God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again. I wonder if anyone but me realizes what goes on in that head back of your deceptively sweet face. Madam, you flatter yourself. I do not want to marry you or anyone else. I am not a marrying man. Rhett Butler. She saw in his eyes defeat of her wild dreams, her mad desires. Yankees in Georgia. How did they ever get in? Babies, babies, babies. Why did God make so many babies? But no, God didn't make them. Stupid people made them. I won't need you to rescue me. I can take care of myself, thank you. Scarlett O'Hara. Melly couldn't say boo to a goose. She was as forthright and simple as the winds that blew over Tara and the yellow river that wound around it. Men and women, they were beautiful and wild, all a little violent under their pleasant ways and only a little tamed. No, my dear, I'm not in love with you, no more than you are with me, and if I were, you would be the last person I'd ever tell. God help the man who ever really loves you. You'd break his heart, my darling, cruel, destructive little cat who is so careless and confident she doesn't even trouble to sheathe her claws. All really nice girls wonder when men don't try to kiss them. They know they shouldn't want them to, and they know they must act insulted if they do, but just the same, they wish the men would try. God help the man who ever really loves you. She knew only that if she did or said thus and so, men would unerringly respond with the complimentary thus and so. It was like a mathematical formula and no more difficult, for mathematics was the one subject that had come easy to Scarlett in her schooldays. How wonderful to know someone who was bad and dishonorable and a cheat and a liar, when all the world was filled with people who would not lie to save their souls, and who would rather starve than do a dishonorable deed. Perhaps I want the old days back again, and they'll never come back, and I am haunted by the memory of them and of the world falling about my ears. She couldn't survey the wreck of the world with an air of casual unconcern. Land is the only thing in the world that amounts to anything, for 'tis the only thing in this world that lasts, 'tis the only thing worth working for, worth fighting for, worth dying for. The world can forgive practically anything except people who mind their own business. It's a curse this not wanting to look on naked realities. Until the war, life was never more real to me than a shadow show on a curtain. And I preferred it so. I do not like the outlines of things to be too sharp. I like them gently blurred, a little hazy. She could not ignore life. She had to live it, and it was too brutal, too hostile, for her even to try to gloss over its harshness with a smile. Yes, as Rhett had prophesied, marriage could be a lot of fun. Not only was it fun, but she was learning many things. That was odd in itself, because Scarlett had thought life could teach her no more. Now she felt like a child, every day on the brink of a new discovery. I want peace. I want to see if somewhere there isn't something left in life of charm and grace. You have eternity in which to explain and only one night to be a martyr in the amphitheater. Get out, darling, and let me see the lions eat you. You have eternity in which to explain and only one night to be a martyr in the amphitheater. Get out, darling, and let me see the lions eat you. Supposed I don't want to redeem myself? Why should I fight to uphold the system that cast me out? I shall take pleasure in seeing it smashed. Now she had a fumbling knowledge that, had she ever understood Ashley, she would never have loved him. Had she ever understood Rhett, she would never have lost him.